And now, Gumption TV presents...
Judas Rants. Judas Rant. Judas Rant. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the airplane trip home.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, like I was saying, there was some things that I was hoping I could bring home with me. You know what I mean? Like, not gonna mention what it is, but, you know, we'll just say that it's a lot cheaper in Oregon.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, of course you're gonna be a lot paranoid, like way too paranoid to fucking bring in that shit home with you. You know, it was kind of like when I took the Greyhound home from Oregon last time. I wasn't about to chance it, but when I got home, I realized how easy it would have fucking been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with the plane. You know, I thought it was going to be extremely locked down. Everybody kind of made it sound like it was going to be, and like I was kind of astonished at the lack of lockdownness they were exhibiting there. You know, you get there and you take off your fucking shoes, which I found probably the most awkward part about the whole thing. You know, because I think feet are disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with the COVID shit or anything like that, but it's the fact that I'm at a fucking airport. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where, like, hundreds of fucking thousands of people are fucking coming through, and God knows where the fuck any of these fucking people have been. They're all over the country, all over the world, and yeah, all this foot fungus just mingling with mine. And I don't know where their feet have been. They don't know where my feet have been. I don't trust my own fucking feet, let alone everybody else's fucking feet. You know, I think, if I remember right, I didn't even change my socks the night before, so that's like extra queasty, you know? And I've had athlete's foot before, and I don't have it now, but I don't know if that shit, like, remains, like warts, or like, you know, like cold sores or whatever. You'd have to look that one up. But still, if somebody told me, the guy behind me in line was just kind of like, oh, I don't know about this, I've had athlete's foot, but, you know, we won't worry about it, I would not want to take my fucking shoes off in the presence of this guy. And what are the odds that, you know, anybody in that line might be at least thinking it? I was. Now, do you want to be standing in that fucking line with me? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And how often do you think they sanitize this shit? You know, like, how often do you think that they shampoo the rug? Like, once a day? Once a week? Probably not. You know, in every fucking terminal? Like, every fucking... Yeah. Good fucking luck. You know what I mean? Like, how often do you really think they fucking do that? You know? And then you gotta put all your shit in your pockets in these bins that, like, well, everybody just... Even if you do keep your hands kind of clean, you just touched your feet. And I mean, again, I'm just kind of a fucking germaphobe anyways. So, like, again, like, despite the COVID thing, plus the fact that everybody's freaking out about this fucking COVID thing and not spreading germs and shit. So there's two things that I was just kind of astonished by. That, like, they didn't really seem to give that much of a shit. You know? Security and sanitization. You know, like, how often do you think they fucking clean those bins? Probably almost never. You know, and how many fucking people's junk go through those bins every day? You know, again, from all over the fucking country. And it's not like I'm trying to, like, spread any kind of, like, hate or... It's just fucking... I thought it was fucking weird more than anything. You know what I mean? And being one who's already just kind of, like... weirded out about fucking germs, I just can't help but not want to put my shit back in my fucking pockets when I get it back, because it's all queasty, and I don't want to fucking put my own feet back in my own shoes because they're all queasty. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't know. And then I had to go back through it again. Because right when I got through the whole process, I'd already missed my plane. Because I guess the boarding time was, I thought was the leaving time or vice versa or some shit. I got it all fucking mixed up. And yeah, luckily I was able to fucking reschedule within like an hour or less. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I had to go through that whole damn thing again. Like literally right after I'd done it. So I just went in a big fucking loop. You know, and had to take my shoes off again. And, you know, like I was saying earlier, I think maybe the germs, they all just kind of combat it out. And so, like, it kind of just all just evens out, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. So nobody gets anybody's germs, or maybe everybody gets everyone's germs, and that's how we develop more of an immunity or some shit, you know. We build that shit up. But I think that my fucking germs are centurions, you know. They go out and fucking kill everybody. And getting to go back a second time just leaves more fucking reinforcements, you know. So look out if you went through that same fucking terminal. But anyways, what I thought was kind of funny is after I'd gone through this shit, you know, I saw that I had a packet of weed gummies. I told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I wasn't intending on bringing them home. I was intending on eating them before, you know, just for the plane ride. And they don't really affect me that much anyway. I don't usually do that shit. Right. But yeah, I just, you know, it's fucking Oregon. And maybe that's why they didn't give a shit that much. But, like, I'm not staying in fucking Oregon, you know. I'm going somewhere where the shit's not okay. And it made it right through security twice. You know, they didn't even fucking, they were all had like 2 chances to fucking get me for that shit. Or at least take it away, you know. And no. And so I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I could have brought whatever the fuck home with me that I might have been a little paranoid to bring home and totally gotten away with it. You know, all they did was ask if you had like an electronic device that was like bigger than a phone and, any liquids, you know, which even the liquid, like I had a contact solution, which was way bigger than their regulated limit, and he still just gave it back. He's like, oh, well, I'm not supposed to give this back to you, but I tested it twice, and it seems to be okay. Just remember next time not to do that, and if it is like a medical necessity, and I'm sitting here looking at him with the contact, like, I do kind of need that, you know. It's not like I'll fucking die without it, but I need that back.
Yeah.
You know, so he still gave it back, and he wasn't supposed to, but he did. But again, just to show how much they didn't fucking give a shit, you know. Again, it was just kind of crazy. If I wanted to pull some shenanigans, how fucking easy it still would have been, even despite all the shenanigans that have gone on. And all the precautions that we've supposedly been taking to prevent these shenanigans. Believe me, I'm not trying to encourage or promote shenanigans in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure that maybe, you know, it was just kind of like a coincidence that maybe that day they were understaffed, or maybe they were all high. I don't fucking know. But either way, the Delta airline, I think that was where we wound up. That building is the worst fucking place I have ever been in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, have you ever been there?
Delta?
I think that's the Salt Lake Airport.
Yeah.
You know, the place is a fucking hellhole, man. I was trying to get out of there, and every time I thought I saw something that looked like a way out, it was just another turn, or it was another terminal, or I constantly I kept seeing exit signs, and I'd head for the fucking exit sign, and it's an emergency exit sign. Well, thanks for letting me rant to you. Thank you for listening. If we actually do wind up posting this shit, and anybody out there is watching, remember to hit subscribe. A lot of people keep telling me I should do more shit like this, and I think I might. So yeah, I already got a shit ton of cool shit on here anyways. So, subscribe that shit.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Derpenschlee. And remember, if it doesn't say Derpen, it's not Derpenschlee.